Right, let's do question 7 of the grade 8 exam preparation pack. So now we see a triangle. And again, you always see what do you see? So there I see a triangle. Also, I see there's lines over here, and that indicates that we're dealing with an isosceles triangle. And if we deal with an isosceles triangle, then it means the two base angles are the same. That means if this is x, you can already say that this is also x. So let's write that x down, because I'm sure we might need it in the answer. Right, let's look at the answer, or the question, sorry. So the question are, determine the value of x. So here you have a triangle, and one of the rules are the sum of the inside angles are equal to 180. Therefore, this 2x plus the x plus this x, all of them will equal 180 degrees. And that's what you do. You just write it down. The 2x plus the x plus x equal 180 degrees. And the reason are sum of the angles of a triangle equal 180 degrees. Now you need to work out x. So here you have 3 x's. X plus x, 2x plus x plus x. But think of x like an apple. So if you just think of fruit, if you have 2 apples plus an apple plus another apple, it's 4 apples. So here you do exactly the same. You have 2x plus x plus x. That will give you 4x. So 4x equals 180 degrees. Now we want to get rid of this 4. To get rid of this 4 over here, you're going to divide by 4. Why? Because this means 4 times x. So if you divide by 4, so when you divide by 4, you are going to divide by 4 on your left hand side. And whatever you do on the left hand side, you must do on the right hand side as well. There you divide by 4 again. I see I missed this, 180 degrees. So you have 4x divided by 4 equals 180 degrees divided by 4. Now this 4 cancels out. Only the x remain. And 180 degrees divided by 4. This will give you 45 degrees. And that's the answer for x. Now that you know what x is, you can already put that value of x and substitute it here into the triangle. So let's do that. So this x is 45 degrees. This x over here is 45 degrees. And here we have 2x. What does a 2x mean? The 2x mean 2 multiplied by x. And the x you know is 45. You substitute that, then 2 times 45 is 90 degrees. So let's look at the rest of the questions with the information that we've now included here. So this 2x over here, this will be 90 degrees. And it makes sense because you know the sum of the inside angles must be 180. And yes, indeed, 90 plus 45 equals 180. Let's look at 7.2. Prove that the triangle PQR, which is this triangle here that we're busy with, is a right angle triangle. So if we're talking about a right angle triangle, one of the angles must equal 90 degrees. And definitely we just worked it out there. This is 90 degrees and this is how you show that reasons. Lastly, determine the value of y. So let's just remove some of this here. So to determine the value of y is outside the triangle. So now if this y, here's y, it's outside the triangle, but let's see if we can use one of the rules. Again, go back to your formula sheet. So here, I'm going to see if I can use angles on a straight line. Because here's a straight line, here you have the one angle, and there's y. So definitely that is something that we can use. So let's just highlight this. That's a straight line we're talking about. There's a one angle 45. The other angle is y. Now we can write it down. Let's write it over here. Y plus 45 equals 180 degrees. Reason, angles on a STR line. Now you have y equals 180 degrees, and now what we're going to do, we're going to determine only what y is. And to do that, you keep y on the left hand side, keep the 180 degrees over there, but now remember this is plus 45, but we want to take it to the other side, to the right side of the equal sign, and if we have a plus over here and it goes over, it becomes minus 45. The sign changes from a plus to a minus, and now you can just do the calculation. 180 minus 35, that equals 135, and that's the answer for y. Again, let's just check. You have 135 degrees. We know that angles on a straight line must equal 180. Check on your calculators. 45 plus 135 is indeed 180.